Welcome to JVS Career Development. Today, we are going to discuss about the topic of sequence data type and their classification, string, list, and tuple. We'll go into Google Colab and look one by one what it is. So, first we know about what is a sequence data type. It is a type that stores more than one item at a time. Okay, stores more than one item at a time, and this sequence data type are further classified into three types: strings, list, and tuple. We'll move one by one and see what it is. So we'll know first of all what is string. String, it is a group of characters. These characters can be either maybe digital, alphabets, or any symbols. Okay, we can represent it with single quote or double quote. Whether it may be beginning of the character or the and the end of the character. That means, for example, we'll see here name. So we'll be start with an single quote and end with an single quote. So this entirely will take it as a one string. So list. What is a list? It is a collection of different types of data. So it is a collection of different types of data which will be represented in a square bracket. So inside what will write inside the square bracket, it will treat it as a list, whether it may be different types of data. Example on JVS, and suppose it will be separated with a comma each one. So 3 comma 5. So this completely will treat it as a list. Tuple. Tuple. It is also same. It is also collection of different types of data, but it will represented with round brackets. Example, in the round brackets, we will take as the same example, the JVS and 3, 5. So, in this moment, we will get a one doubt. If both are same, why will we use list and tuple separately? Why will not use any one? So, here the main difference of list and tuple is, in list, we can change or we can modify anything later. But in tuple, once we'll enter any data, once we'll complete the data, it will not be changed it again. So these are the main difference of tuple and list. Why it will like this means we'll discuss in our later classes. So let's move into one by one. We'll see what it is. Suppose take A is a variable. So inside a variable, we'll take JVS career development. So here we'll take it as a single quotes. So print A. So we'll see what it get. So it will get JVS career development. So we'll see what type of data it is. Let's see. So we'll run the query. We'll get what type of data it is. Here, see, it shown as a string. str means string. So we shall give in a single quote anything. It will be treated as a string only. If suppose C, we'll remove the single quotes and see what will get an output. So it will show an error. It's an invalid syntax. Why this is an alphabet? So alphabets always be in a single quote. See here name. JavaScript is not defined. Why? Because it's an alphabet. So alphabets will be compulsory, will disclose with a single quotes or double quotes. So then only it will be displayed. See our output now will get GVS career development as it's a type of string. Suppose okay we'll take some integer value, some value that it is, say it is 45. So we'll give print, we'll run the query. Now see here it will give the variable is 45 and it was type is showing as string. Why it's showing string? Actually 45 is an integer, right? So why? Because we'll give a single quotes so that it will show as a string. Now we'll remove the single quotes and run it, right? It will show as an integer. So numbers, numerical values will not give any single quotes or double quotes. Only for the alphabets or some special symbols, for that we'll give it as a single quotes or double quotes. So it will be treated as a string. Otherwise it shows an error. When you give it to the numerical terms, so thus numerical also will be treated as a string only. So that's why for numerical items we will not give any quotes. Okay. Hope understand. So next moving into the next topic. What that? It's a list, right? So suppose a is a variable a equal to, and I said you write what is will be write in a square bracket. Inside the square bracket you will write anything, it will be treated as a list. See, now we'll write JVS, we'll see it there, we'll give a single quote. Why? It is a alphabet and separated with a comma, and we'll write student and we'll write 4 and take 6.5. So here we'll see we'll write 4 different data types, right? One is AVS and students are a strings, and 4 is an integer, 6.5 is a float. So combinedly we'll write in a one square bracket, so it will completely treated as a list. Let's see what we'll get. We'll print a and we'll see what type of data is showing. Okay, here it's showing as list. Okay, so whatever we'll write in a square bracket, it will treated as a list. And we'll see the what is tuple list. Let we take the same example, the same a equal to jvs and print type. Okay, the same example we'll take and see how we'll take tuple list. Just remove the square brackets and use round bracket, open bracket and close bracket. So we'll run the query. So it will show now. What will show? Let's see. Whether it prints JVS student and 4 6.5, and what the data type it was showing? It was showing tuple. Alright. So here the list we are using square brackets and tuple we are using round bracket. The difference of list and tuple is in list we can change or modify the items inside the list at any time. But in tuple, once we enter, we created a list, it will not be modified or will not be changed again. So these are the main difference between list and tuple. Okay, so that's all today. So hope you understand what is sequence data type and their classifications about string, list and tuple.